on the block with the chopstick. No, I'm not Blueface. Niggas know I mop shit. Blah, 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 cause he talking out. Blah, 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 he ain't walking out. Just the other day, another nigga I was marking out. Uzi on demand, we ain't never gotta talk it out. Baby, what you asking, what's your question? I'm dangerous in the field and I love wearing fashion. Tusi get it crockin' if another homie lacking. F&N lay him down or he tracking. Same nigga dissing on the neck, say he ramping. I go on a murder spree like Manson. Chopper hit a nigga arm, leg, now he dancing. Put a nigga on 1,000,000 hits, now he trending.
I don't trust no mark, no hoe, no bop, no op, no bitch, no blop blop. I get in that mode so fast, so his ass for the counter make me hit you with the blop blop way.
To you about L.A. Ron. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole East Coast, bro. Tell him to get out of our motherfucking business. On Hoover. Tell Hoover to get out of our mother business. I don't get that. He your big bro. He may be a big crip, but on Hoover, he ain't got no business in Hoover business. On Hoover. He ain't got no business speaking on nothing Hoover, and that's the law. That ain't because I said so. That's the law. You ain't got no business speaking on nothing no Hoover can do. You from East Coast. I can call my niggas from Coast right now. You out of pocket, mind your business, respectfully. On Hoover though. Don't speak on Hoover business, and that's law. I can't speak on East Coast business.
Gumby content.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is no other than Gumby from 9 Deuce Hoover and OG Fish from 7-6 East Coast, a.k.a. OG A.A. Ron. So I ran into these clips from this YouTube page that was in my algorithm. Beforehand, hadn't heard of the YouTube page, but when I play these clips, you're gonna see the page it came from. Shout out to them. Y'all already know a few months ago, it was a big thing about the Hoovers politicking on the Hoovers in Fort Worth because the Fathers Hoovers everywhere else are known to push gangsta crip. All the other Hoovers press criminal. But we do know a few years ago that the 107s came out and said that they was turning they CG back in the crip game. Don't know if that still stands. However, the Hoovers been trying to correct this wrong information that was given to the Hoovers in Fort Worth. And it seemed like it's being met with resistance based on the bloodshed, people in jail, people in, you know what I'm saying, you know, murdered homicide for this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they like, man, it is what it is, you know? This is what we standing on. So, from with that, OG Toon goes on a rant because the other Hoover member, Kunta, is explaining to him that a lot of the game we got came from L.A. Ron, which is from 7-6 East Coast, who did a lot of time in the feds, which I was locked up with, and who also did a lot of time out there in that Fort Worth area. So I guess he was giving them the rules and regulations of how things are regulated in Los Angeles. But what he didn't tell them was that the 5 Deuces out there are GC, not CG. And if he did, obviously that's something they didn't abide by. So with that comes a full circle of arguments, more history placed on camera, and we just about to get into this content. And you already know, man, it's the Hefway and the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
And then I was going to address something to you about L.A. Ron. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole East Coast, bro. Tell him to get out of our motherfucking business. On Hoover. Tell Hoover to get out of our motherfucking business. I don't get that. He your big bro. He may be a big crip, but on Hoover, he ain't got no business in Hoover business. On Hoover. He ain't got no business speaking on nothing, Hoover, and that's law. That ain't because I said so. That's the law. You ain't got no business speaking on nothing no Hoover nigga do. You from East Coast. I can call my niggas from Coast right now. Nigga, you out of pocket, nigga. Mind your business. Respectfully. On Hoover, though.
Listen, bro. Let me tell you where L.A. Ron come in at. You know, being from Fort Worth, you know, and not, you know, having a direct connection with Hoover, L.A. Ron done been one of the brothers that gave us a lot of education. So
I understand who he is,
you,
but I'm just speaking on Crip
he ain't
Hoover.
He ain't in.
Yes, he is. He's speaking on Hoover business. Anything he got
he
going
was just
on,
exposing facts.
No. I don't give a fuck if he know all the facts in the world, nigga. Don't speak on Hoover business, and that's law. I can't speak on East Coast business. I don't give a fuck if I know everything. I can't speak. I can't have no voice in what they say about what they do in their community. So that nigga can't have nothing to say about what's going on in our community. On Hoover. That's wrong. That's wrong, bro.
I get that.
And he know he wrong. Maybe in Texas that go, but on Hoover that don't go. This gang politics, bro. You can't have no say so what my homies do or what the fuck go on with us and them. You ain't got no say so in that. On Hoover. Ain't got nothing to say
got
with
no
that.
say so in who.
On Hoover he don't.
On Hoover.
On Hoover he don't. But he was on the you was on the video with Groove.
Yeah,
and y'all was popping that hot shit. On Hoover, nigga, I'm from Hoover Street. I represent that with everything in me, nigga. On Hoover, nigga.
And you don't think I do?
I ain't talking about you. I'm
so what are you saying?
I'm talking to the nigga I'm talking to. On Hoover. He ain't got no business in my business. What me and you got going on is us. You say you Hoover, ain't you? I'm Hoover. He from East Coast. Stay out of my business.
But he also a Crip.
I ain't no Crip.
I am a Crip.
Okay, then he can be in your business in Fort Worth. But when he's speaking about Hoover, don't get in my business, nigga. I seen that shut-up boxing. That shit ain't nothing to me, nigga. Stay out of Hoover business. And I'm gonna make sure the East Coasters tell you that. Stay out of our business.
Well, I mean, best thing I could tell you, homie, you can tell Cuz that too.
On Hoover, I tell him to his face. I'm just delivering a message by way you in this camera. You know you wrong. Stay out of our business. You ain't got no say-so about what Hoovers do. Period.
So Gumby,
y'all let this nigga talk.
No,
so let me talk.
On Hoover, let me talk.
Do your thing.
Let me talk. Cause he's saying he talking about L.A. Ron being in the business, and L.A. Ron really is a historian to Crips. No,
I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, let me talk.
Street, bro.
I understand that.
Hoover, bro.
Cuz, we understand we
Groove
Hoover.
ain't got nothing to say.
Groove ain't got nothing to say. I get that. I get that, Cuz. I get that. Listen though, Cuz. Now, Cuz was given history. Because a lot of people in Fort Worth don't really know the history of Cali. One of the things, the reason why I'm here, homie, is so that the homies can have the facts. So I can take all the truth back to the homies so they'll know the truth, my nigga. That's what this is really about. But then in regards to, you know, as far as LA Run, my nigga, whatever energy you got to Cuz, you gotta stress that to Cuz.
On Hoover, I'm pulling up out there this weekend on West Side Hoover. I ain't got no issue with him other than stay out my motherfucking business, nigga. On Hoover. So and that ain't just me talking. That's Hoover talking. Stay out of our motherfucking business. Period. So we can move on to something else. I ain't talking to you. You got business with me. He ain't got no business with me or my set or nothing that's going on with us. And that's it. Let's move on. On Hoover.
Go for it, Kunta.
Now, so y'all confused people.
Now let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Now let me say this to you, Gumby.
Yeah, you can say that.
Nigga, I really fuck with you, Cuz.
I fuck with you too, bro. But you defending
don't get it now.
That's in our business,
now,
bro.
I'm not defending him.
You defending
I've been knowing the man.
Business.
Hey, I've been knowing him all my life.
Right. Gumby, yeah, hold on.
I've been knowing Cuz all my life.
Hold on, listen.
Hey, get them going out the block, man. Do love. What's the problem? You hear me?
So listen, we're here to educate. Gumby, Kunta. We're here to educate.
But then now, even with the education, because the energy changed now, nigga. No, the energy has changed, because Cuz is like going at Cuz, and that ain't energy either, because in reality, it's this, my guy. We all black, Cuz, and we got to learn to get along. No, I let you talk now, because I'm not, nigga, I'm not into just destroying nobody. Cuz I'm not into just destroying nobody. I'm not into just taking the nigga out, shooting the nigga. No. Cause the way
sit down, bro.
We're having a conversation. We're having a conversation.
You ain't got no issue, bro. I ain't hollering at you, so calm it down. I understand we both passionate, bro. I get what you're saying, bro. But I'm telling you, me and you is you. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about another nigga that's in our business, bro. On Hoover. On Hoover. On Hoover. That's what I'm saying. On Hoover.
Now, let me tell you something though, cuz. Let me let you know something, cuz. Is that nigga is somebody like a big brother to me.
I understand that.
So for you to say anything about him,
if he was your real brother,
he is.
Okay, and I'm telling you, your real brother ain't got no business in Hoover
and
business.
I'm telling you,
your brother ain't got nothing to do with our business.
Yo.
I'm telling you, your brother from East Coast, and he ain't got nothing to do with our business.
But you ain't got to charge my brother up there.
I'm telling that nigga exactly what I'm supposed to tell that nigga. Stay in our business.
No, you could have came at me.
I tell anybody that, nigga.
You could have came at me on a personal level.
I'm telling you to tell. I tell that nigga. Stay in our motherfucking business.
No,
I don't
you
give a
could have
fuck
came
who Hoover is to you. Stay in our motherfucking business. I'm from Hoover, nigga. I'm from Hoover.
Let's get past this.
No,
bro. But this is
bro.
right here.
I'm telling you.
So, y'all see it right there. Y'all heard it for y'all own ears. So, Gumby has been elected to speak for the Hoovers and give them the ism on what's going on and how things should go. With that, as I said, it's being met with resistance because Kunta is telling him, like, bruh, although we may have been wrong, it's been a lot of bloodshed behind this. It's been a lot of people put in graves, been a lot of people that's giving life sentences, a lot of people tatted with this, and it just don't feel right to take this back and or tell people that they had to switch for something that they have ridden for. Now, with that being said, Gumby is telling them, like, look, bruh, this is the script. If you saying Fadu's, GC is the script. If you saying CG, then you pushing another number. And it's not going to be Fadu's, and that C is not going to stand for Crip. It's going to stand for criminal. With that, Kunta speak on L.A. Ron, like, hey, look, dude gave us a lot of game, instrumental game coming from Los Angeles, California, South Central. And that's what we abide by, and that's what we moved on. Gumby blew up, told him that L.A. Ron had no business telling y'all nothing or even speaking on Hoover business. He's from a whole nother entity. He's from East Coast. Them are our ops. How dare him speak up? Kunta like, that's the big bro. That's the big bro. You know, I can't denounce him. That's the big bro. You know, he has a loyalty to him because L.A. Ron, also known as Fish, obviously have gave him some instrumental game in his cripping and just gave him the origins from the east side, from Raymond, Washington, then spread to the west side, from the Tookies, you know what I'm saying, to the Sweetbacks and stuff like that. Now, Gumby like, man, look, regardless of all that, that man should never spoke on our situation. I can call some of his homies right now, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell some of his homies to check him. He ain't got no business speaking on our situation. What's his problem? And this is where all the resistance in the room is met at, because Gumby is absolutely right. But in the defense, and not even in the defense, but on a senseful level, you have to give Fish credit, because Fish could have flipped these dudes to East Coast. Or try to flip these dudes to East Coast. Like, hey, look, man, you guys don't want to be Hoovers, you know what I'm saying? Blah, J, blah, whatever the case may be. Y'all know how I go, because I guarantee you, if that was anybody else and they was accepted around these guys and they was brought in and had relations with these guys, they would have flipped them guys, and or at least tried. But I'm pretty sure Fish and let them know, like, hey, look, you know, down in the city, the Coasters and the Hoovers, we don't get along. But here is some instrumental game, because y'all are saying that y'all are Crips. So I'm going to give y'all a history lesson. And nothing wrong Nothing's wrong at all with Fish giving out a history lesson on the Crippin, because you will want to know what the origins is, regardless of the state that the Hoovers may be in now, with them being criminals. They were Crips at a point of time, and those guys up there in Texas are Crips that are pressing Hoovers. So them having that CRIP under their belt is instrumental for them to have that game. Now, if he spoke on any Hoover business, like trying to give them Hoover facts and history and things like that, then I can understand Gumby. That's absolutely wrong. You know, that is something that you could speak on, like, hey, bro, stay out our business. We don't speak y'all business, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all don't know what we got going on. Y'all only know what we want y'all to know, or the masses speak on, you know what I'm saying? You're not in these inner circles. You're not from these hoods. You know, you're not on these late night blocks, you know what I'm saying? With us, you know, you in your area. So they both, you know what I'm saying, right. You know what I'm saying? They both definitely right. You know what I'm saying? He's right for defending the honor of Fish, a.k.a. a.k.a. Ron, because Fish gave him some history that is needed, period, if you're saying that you're a part of this. And on the flip side, as Gumby said, if a.k.a. Ron spoke on the Hoovers, that was not his place. But, you know, to me, all in all, it looked like, you know, he was trying to help. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he was trying to help because, like I said, he could have flipped these guys and had these guys, you know what I'm saying, pushing 7-6 East Coast. But, however, you know, Gumby gonna view it how he view it. Fish gonna view it how he view it. Kunta gonna view it how he view it. Hopefully, you know, these dudes can sit down, cooler heads can prevail, and hopefully he can give, L.A. Ron can give Gumby some understanding, because, you know, it was a lot of hostility, you know, and a lot of shouting, to where, you know, I know Kunta had to preserve and hold himself back, because don't nobody in a room full of men want to be the weakest man. And at times, when you shouting like that and asserting yourself like that, it'll be seen like Kunta is the one, you know, getting punked. So that's why, you know, he was slapping his knee and like, man, hold on, and trying to stand on business. But with that being said, we're going to conclude that right there. Y'all go ahead and get in the chats. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Keeping it real and showing love, absolutely free. Still some of the hardest shit for a lot of you bitch ass niggas to do. So if you ain't a bitch ass nigga, let me see you keep it real and show me some love and share this post right here, cake ass nigga.